righty. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Just kidding. Let's go ahead and talk about Donald Trump's new company that's up 45% on the day. I just opened up a short position. I was previously up $1,000. I opened up the short position a little bit too early. So I ended up giving some of that back. This position is about 5 times the size of my previous short. And it's just because of how overbought it became. It's testing the previous resistance range. It looks like it has some pullback potential. And if it does end up selling off, and again, it definitely does not have to, but I love doing this in advance, not just showing you my trades after of like, oh, look, voila, I made money. But beforehand, even if it doesn't end up going according to plan, just like yesterday, right? My trade did not go according to plan. I lost $10,500 on that coin short, but today I made back 8,200 of it. And I'm going to show that to you in just a little bit. But this specific trade plan offers about 10%. 10% is what the downside potential is for coin. It has a previous resistance range at the same previous price point, and it's already up 45%. Now, of course, it could continue to run up, and if it does, I'm going to have to manage my risk at about 2.5%. But when thinking about risk to reward ratios, right, this is the edge. My potential to make money is so much greater than my potential to potentially take a loss, right? And obviously the loss and the risk is still there. I just have to manage it and I have to keep it appropriate at that 2.5%. So you can see that I'm nearly at that break-even mark right now for DJT. And I'm really excited. If we get that confirmation, I will then double my position from what it is right now, making it 10 times more than what it previously was. And I think I can walk away with a pretty penny, to say the least, shorting, in my opinion, this overhyped and overvalued company. DJT, which was previously DWAC, actually got halted this morning. But again, the merger officially happened yesterday, which then today is the first day that this thing is being publicly traded under the ticker DJT. The ticker DJT is all you need to know on why this company will not succeed. It's like social... what is the application called? I don't even know. Like, why would you not have the social media application be the brand within itself? Well, it's because the person behind it thinks that he is bigger than the brand. And we see companies try this all the time and they always fail. There's never, name one company that just because of that one, name one social media company that succeeded just because there was one person with influence behind it. Never, never, never. It's supposed to be a free speech application. Again, I have nothing against Trump, right? Biden couldn't even create an application right now. He couldn't even use a smartphone. So with that being said, like, what's the purpose of this free speech social media application if there's Twitter, right? There's X already. I just don't see the edge. I don't see the value piece. And I don't see how quarter after quarter after quarter, especially if Donald Trump ends up losing the election, I'm excited to follow up, to say the least, because I think that, especially if you're watching this for the first time, it's going to show you that not one person, regardless of their influence, can create enough demand to sustain and grow a successful social media company. It takes a team and it takes true value. People need to want to use that application. I mean, look at Instagram as an example. When they created Threads, sure, they can get a bunch of people in the very beginning. They had the most people to ever use that application within a very short period of time. Who uses Threads now? No one, right? Because the hype was there, and then the hype, when it's not as relevant, dies. Okay, well, why is this any different? Especially if he ends up losing the election. And there it goes. I'm up $800 on the day. Man, this one's going to be exciting. I'm very excited to follow up. But even before this, again, this trade was not perfect. I ended up closing my position a little bit early, but I walked away with $8,200 on the day. Full disclosure, I lost $10,500 on this stock yesterday, and I made a recap video sharing it with you guys. So I'm not here to be like, oh, look, I made $8,200. No, I understand that yesterday I took a loss, $10,500. Today, I made part of that back. But on Friday, I did make $19,500 shorting coin. So I am going to toot my own horn with that. So I'm very excited to follow up with TJT. You guys let me know in the comment section. First off, I don't need any of you guys to follow or copy what it is that I'm doing. My trade is my trade plan and it makes sense to me, and that's why I'm choosing to take it. I like sharing my trade plan because I want you to understand the why. We just got that little sell signal on that super trend. And this is exactly what I do for my LPP team. They get to watch me trade live. They get to get updates on what I'm paying attention to and why I'm choosing to trade it. And this is the beautiful thing about being able to work with someone that does this every day. It's not that you have to, or that you have to, see the same value that I do. That's not at all what I want. But the idea is for you to understand the thought process that leads to that potential successful or maybe red trade. And what I did then to mitigate and manage that risk, kind of just like yesterday, right? So again, I'd love to invite you to my live trading session. I trade live every morning. And again, we might even be shorting DJT tomorrow at market open. But nonetheless, it's a lot of fun. It's every day. So anytime that you want to tune on in right at market open, I go live privately for my LPP team. And I'd encourage you to check it out. Second link in the description down below. It's a one-time payment, lifetime access, and you'll get to watch me trade live every single day. Right now, it's 50% off. So just a little heads up on that. Also, we're running our Corvette giveaway and it ends in April. Right now, we're offering 2,000 bonus entries for any purchase of an aluminum art. If you guys want to learn more about the details, it's the fourth link in the description down below. But I would love for it to be one of my followers that ends up winning the keys or the $50,000 cash to that Corvette C8. So if you want to check it out, head on over to shoptechbuds.com or click the fourth link in the description down below. I appreciate your time. And if you have any questions or comments that you want me to see, make sure you share them down in the comment section. I hope that earns your thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.